So y'all know why I'm here, man. Got story time for y'all, man. These fuck niggas and stole my car. I've been quiet about it for a minute, man. It's still an ongoing pending investigation, but we gonna talk about it.
They don't know me, but ain't no hoe in me. I take the bags where they supposed to be. Scaling and sagging like ghosts. Serving some side nigga, you can come and get it. Let's stay away from the broke shit. I'm tired of the road. Just to walk with the tricks, I'm increasing the pay. Finesse for some overs, I'm slicking the lows. Lil' dude stay with his mama, that nigga got no motion. Four on the soda, finna fizz up the fake. Rolled up money nice in my pocket like egg roll. Been serving all day, I'm in dirty clothes. Take a nigga down through there just for my bankroll. Racks out the couch, nigga, even if the bank closed. Tax a nigga 22 for the stank ball. 12 damn nigga got me, man, that was real close.
Alright, man. I'm back, man. YouTube, man. Y'all know how I started this YouTube shit with my car shit. Y'all know I love the cars, man. Y'all know I love everything about the cars. I'm still into the cars. It's just on a brief pause, you know. Actually, it's been a pause for about almost a year and a half now. Man, I gotta tell y'all about the story, man. How they stole my Widebody Scat right from under my nose. Literally, I'm looking at them steal it from under my nose. So let me give y'all like a brief, you know what I'm saying, run it back. So at the time I was staying in like the Irvin, Las Colinas area. So I'm typically always either at North Park or Grapevine Mills. Now, knowing that, I'm not knowing that these people are plotting in parking lots. I found this out later. So boom, I'm in the mall one day. This was right before my trip. Let you know this. I was in Cabo for 5 days with my car sitting out front of my apartment. So boom. I think when I was in it turns out when I was in Grapevine Mills, they put a tracker on my car. Not Grapevine Mills, North Park. They put a tracker on my car. So I guess they had been watching my car sit outside my apartment for those 5 days. But the crazy part is, I come back from Cabo, and the very next day, I'm there for a day, and the next day, I'm supposed to be going to Vegas. So the day I come back, I get my garage. My apartment had been on hold for garages. I get my garage. I might even have a picture of it. I might even have a picture of my car in the garage. I get my garage though. And this is the crazy part. So it's one of those garages where it's a long garage. So 2 cars can't fit in wide. They can fit in here. Let me show you. So this is how my garage was. This was my Mustang, and this was the Scat. The Scat wasn't fitting, as y'all can tell right there. It ain't fitting. So boom. I say, you know what? I'm gonna take the Scat to the airport. I'm gonna just leave it out. So that night, this was at 6:47 p.m. I had a 5 a.m. flight, so which means I was gonna leave my house around 3 a.m. So from 7 p.m. until about, they stole my car at around 2:50 something. So this is what happens. The day goes on. I got my car sitting outside of my apartment. Now the garage is around the corner of the apartment complex. Imagine this is a complex. I'm facing y'all. This is all the parking right below it. And then you turn around the corner, is all the garages. So I had a Mustang in the garage, and I had a Scat right here underneath my window. I started taking stuff outside around 2 a.m. because I never went to sleep. Around 2 a.m. I'm outside. I'm putting stuff in the car. Nothing seems out of the normal. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. As I'm putting stuff in the car, you know, I'm upstairs. I'm on the phone because I'm up. I gotta be up. I'm about to go to Vegas. 5 a.m. flight. My neighbor had a Scat as well, but he never was up this early or this late. So as I'm putting stuff in, I'm on the phone. I hear an engine start up. And I said, damn. Yeah, as y'all know, I have my exhaust done. I said, damn. That sound like my car. I was like, nah, that's maybe my neighbor. Then I was like, nah, that ain't my neighbor. So I grabbed the gun. Yes, I have a gun in my hand. I run to the door. It's just a natural instinct to grab a gun. I see people in my car starting to take off. Now, mind you, 2 doors down is a police. My neighbor's a police. I fire 2 shots. Boom, boom. So the way my apartment works, my building is building 1 right here. Behind me is the office, the pool, and then the front entrance. So you got to go around my building, come back to the front entrance. But from my stairwell, I can see people going through the front. So when I see them take off in my car, mind you, it's a TRX, another, look like 2 Hellcats, a Trackhawk, and I think it was like a Chrysler type car. All these cars are following, taking off. In my car, I was going to a jury convention. I had just put jewelry in my car. I had my grills. I had my Draco in the car. I had guns in the car. I had my luggage. I'm talking about $1,000 worth of stuff. My insurance company didn't even end up paying me all the money that I lost. I had a limit, my fault, for $25K of personal property. So that's all I got back was $25K, and it was in jury, it was more than $25K alone. So that was a loss I took. Ask me if I ever make that mistake again. Never, ever, ever again. So boom, I watch him take off. I fire 2 shots. I'm in a panic though, because I know it's a lot of people, but I'm trying to see if I can run around and get to the back and get to the front of the apartment complex. But I'm on the 3rd floor, so I'm running. I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna make it. I see the cars take off. So now I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I can go get to the Mustang, but then I'm like, I gotta run all the way around the side of the apartment, get in the garage. They're gonna be gone. The Mustang can't keep up with none of those cars. So I'm pissed at this point. I'm mad. I got the gun in my hand. I'm fucking screaming. I'm pissed. Now everybody in the apartment is like, what the fuck? They just heard shots going off. The police dude then came out. No, the police didn't come out. I guess he must have been at work. That was the thing. The police dude didn't come out and say, man, any other time you need a police officer somewhere, man, you don't want them there, they there. So, man, that was a whole thing, bro. Like, I was pissed. I was hurt. Then it ended up going to, like, the whole process. I called the police, get a report. Then we went into the process of when they actually found my car. 2.5 months later. I was just about to get my check from my insurance company because it had been so long. They found the car in Vegas, where I was going. And I'm going to talk to y'all about this whole ordeal of what I've been going through with the insurance company and the fraud and all this type of shit. Yeah, it gets there. So I'm going to show y'all some of these pictures of... This is when... So they told me they found my car in Vegas. This was... Once they told me that, I looked on Copart and I found images of the car. It's a little blurry on here. I don't know why it's so blurry on here. But I found images of the car. I was like, okay, it don't look bad. It don't look that bad. Then I look at here, I said, oh my God, why are my vents gone? And then my seats had got changed. I had did a upgraded interior, custom interior on my car. I had peanut butter seats. So they took my seats out. You can see here the damage, because I guess they removed the dash, so I'm not knowing what they had all done. So boom, they found the car. They said we're gonna ship it back to Texas. So this is now them shipping it back. Oh no, I said it was 3 months. It was not long. It was 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks later. 3 to 3 weeks they found my car. Yeah, 2.5 weeks later. They found my car. They paid me 2.5 months later. So this is when I went to the place to go see it. They had dropped my little car off. The mufflers were sitting on the curb. I couldn't make this up. Then I start looking. You know, once you see something, you start looking. And you start looking around. And you like, wait. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I started looking. I said, these are not my rims. These are not my rims. These are not my rims. And these are for sure not my tires. Kept Pirellis. So I'm looking. I said, oh my God. You can see me squatting down here in the background. Oh, this is a live photo? Live photo. I'm like, bro, this is not my fucking setup. This is not my setup. Please somebody help me. So doom. Let's keep going. I'm like, CRX 400. What the fuck? What the fuck are these? Headlights was moved. You can see like the space in there. The damage there. It was cocaine all in the car. Fucking fentanyl was found in the car. Y'all see the damage here. Weed. I'm gonna show y'all all that. It got to the point where I actually had to call law enforcement myself. I had to call law enforcement myself because it was ridiculous. Like, it was the amount of drugs that I found in this car. So boom, that was damaged. You can see I'm missing the whole panel here. It was missing, like I said it was. They left all their shit. So allegedly, this is what happened, guys. Allegedly, they got caught in the car on Sunset Boulevard in Las Vegas. In my stolen shit, bro. Stolen. So I was like, oh, okay. Went to jail. This is the part where I can't really talk about because it's still an ongoing thing. They wanted me to testify and shit like that. The dude then lied and said I gave him permission to drive my car. I don't even know this guy. That's what led to a whole nother insurance fraud thing that we're gonna have to talk about too. So boom. Destiny! So boom. That happened. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Can you turn that down, please? So boom. This is all they stuff. I actually found like a couple $100 in the car. Definitely took that. Brimbos were shot. You see weed was found in the car. Pre-rolls. Man, the shit was filthy, bro. They had my car filthy, bro. Dog food. They had a dog living in the back of the whip, bro. A dog in the back of the V was violating, bro. It was ridiculous. Weed all in the seat. So boom. This one we found Fetty pills. Fentanyl pills was in the car, bro. Packs of them shits. So we had to call the police. I had to call the police because nobody wanted to touch fentanyl. Like, nigga, you touch that shit, you fuck around, die. So police come. They checking the VIN, making sure the motor matched the VIN and shit like that. According to them, the motor matched up. So that was my original motor with the car. They ended up taking the drugs and stuff, getting a statement, blase. But boom. So at this point now, my insurance company was like, we're gonna try to see if we can. They weren't trying to pay me. They was like, we're gonna fix the car. Woo. So then at that point, I was like, man, I was arguing with them because these are not the original wheels and tires, not my seats. The car looks fucking horrible. We're missing so much on the car. They had, if you can see in this photo, they had tinted. Let me see if I can zoom in. They had tinted the front windshield so fucking dark. I I already had 5% all around my car. It's like they did another double 5 all around everything. They put 5% on the windshield. I could not see shit, so I don't know how they were seeing shit. We found receipts, so clearly they had drove my car from the DFW to Vegas because it was receipts from New Mexico, Colorado. Like they had made pit stops, Arizona, all that. So at that point, you know, I was happy that I found the car, but none of my shit was in there. None of my original shit was in there. I had custom bowling balls. I mean, I'm talking about everything was in my fucking car because I was going out of town. I had a box of ammunition in there, easily worth $1,500 worth of ammunition in there, in that car. I actually got something from the Las Vegas police department that I need to come pick up all my stuff that they did find, like my bullets, my bags. Like they did have some of my bullets and bags and stuff in there, I guess from when they originally arrested him, but they didn't have my Draco, so, or my Glock, so that was a bummer. But going further, as I'm talking to the insurance company, I'm working out. Oh, did I never show y'all the glass? Oh yeah. Let me show y'all this. This was the scene the morning after. The morning after. That's how they got in my car. They broke the window like that. So yeah. But then so fast forward, we dealing with the insurance at this point. They're trying to fix my car. So it got dropped off at a Dodge dealership. So send it in there to Dodge. It takes them a while. They were backed up. And this is the time where scats were worth more than what I even bought it for. The car was worth more than what I actually bought it for. So send it in to Dodge. They like, man, this motor is shot to shit. This motor is fucked, in simpler terms. They're like, this motor's screwed, brother. Like, they abused it. He said somebody might have had their foot all the way down doing donuts for 5 minutes. He said everything was fucked up on the car, bro. So at that point, they had no choice but to total it out. So the insurance company was then in contact with me, and we ended up working out the price for the car. I think I got around $50,000, and I didn't even pay that much for it. I think I paid $40. Out the door, it was like $44, brand new, because this was around the COVID time, and they were trying to get cars out. So they ended up paying me more than what I actually bought it for, along with, you know, the $25,000 from my renter's insurance, because of it happened at my apartment. But like I told you guys, I had way more jewelry, way more valuables in the car than $25,000. My grill alone that was in that car was $16,000 for me to make as a jeweler. And bro, so it wasn't a win, it was an L. It was tough. It was a tough moment. I was actually like super angry at this time, because I was just dealing with so much other shit that, you know, I never even put on YouTube. I was just dealing with so much shit, bro. My identity had got stolen. They took my cards and shit. It was a lot going on. To then fast forward about how many months later was that? About 9 months later, 10 months later, I'm getting a knock at the door questioning me about insurance fraud, asking me how do I know the individual who stole the car, and did I give him permit. Like, I really had to go through that, and I still think this is pending, honestly, like, about insurance fraud and other shit of that nature. And it was really like, at that moment, bro, that shit was really a lot for me, bro. I was just overwhelmed, stressed. Like, I've been going through a lot of, like, personal shit in the past 2 to 3 years. But that shit was a lot, bro. And I wish I could actually show y'all. I know exactly who stole the car. They sent me a picture of him. He's in Las Vegas jail right now. He pleaded out to one charge, but then they're still ongoing. I actually got subpoenaed to court in Vegas. I was like, damn, I do not want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? But I would do it, but I did not want to do all that, bro. Like, so I said all that to say this. My car content has been on a real pause because now I'm actually driving a Tesla, and it's not really too much you can do with Tesla. I got plans for new cars, new builds. Like, I want to do a lot of stuff, but right now I am in a bubble. I'm in a bubble, and I want to get out of that bubble, but it's a lot of things you got to fix in that bubble and get done first before you can go on to the next thing. So I'm trying to figure this out. You know, that this Hellcat Scat Pack stealing epidemic was crazy in the DFW. If you know, you know. Literally, like 2 weeks before, my friend's car had got stolen and another friend's car got stolen. And the crazy part is, not knowing, I actually seen this man's car on the road. This is, I swear to God, Lord from Mom died. The day I know they put a tracker on my car, I seen my friend's car. I'm like, bro, that is his car. That's his Trackhawk. And literally that day, we were racing to the mall. That day, I know they put a tracker on my car. And the crazy part is, I can't wait till they release the footage to me. There is footage of them stealing my car. There's footage at the mall of them putting the tracker on my car. That Dallas police won't release. Fort Worth police haven't released. Like, I don't know why they won't release these footages. But I would love to have the footage. I'm going to keep hassling them so that you guys can see the footage. But, you know what I'm saying? It's a crazy thing. That's the reason why when I got my money, because I got around $75,000 back. When I got my money, I was like, do I want to deal with that shit again? Because I was shooting at people behind my car. And I got a lot of other things in life to be worried about and to be thinking about. Then, is my car going to be outside when I leave? Or is my car safe? Or is my belongings safe? Man, I had just went shopping bro, I promise you, I just had went shopping and I left bags in that car, bro. So it's a lot, bro. What is this? Oh yeah, just me having to show proof of my stuff. It was a lot, bro. But like I said, man, if you guys got a Scat Pack or Widebody, I don't know if they still able to steal them like the way they used to. But if I could go back in time, I would have put the kill switch. I would have put the tracker. I would have put all the extra stuff that I used to see people putting on. And I was like, oh, that's overkill, bro. I'm in a good area. Nobody's going to steal my car. I would have did that. So now I'm stuck with my Tesla. I love the Tesla, though. It's a different speed. I already had one before. This is actually the second one. But moving forward, my next whip, I don't know what I want to do. I'm open to things. You guys actually can comment down below what you think I should grab, because the options are really kind of unlimited right now. I just need to purchase this next home, and I'm really open to things. But you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna be looking out to get those videos for y'all. I've been hassling them for fucking years, so hopefully they end up cracking soon. But that's what happened to the Scat. No, I didn't sell it. No, I didn't go broke. Motherfuckers stole my car, bro. They stole my shit, and fuck them. So that being said, man, I'ma tune out. Y'all make sure y'all Stay tuned for what I got going. I'm switching it up a little bit. You know, I'm multifaceted. I'm the jack of all trades. I can present to y'all so many different views and options and ways and things of how I'm living. But, you know, ain't nothing slowed down. I'm still having fun living my best life, man. But y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all subscribe. Add me on Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. And we gonna go from there. Alright. Peace.
They don't know me, but ain't no hoe in me. I take the bags where they supposed to be. Scaling and sagging like ghosts. Serving some out, nigga, you can come and get it. Let's stay away from the broke shit, I'm tired of the road. Just to walk with the tricks, I'm increasing the pay. Finesse for some overs, I'm slicking the lows. Lil' dude stay with his mama, that nigga got no motion. Four on the soda, finna fizz up the fake. Rolled up money nice in my pocket like egg roll. Been serving all day, I'm in dirty clothes. Take a nigga down through there just for my bankroll. Racks out the couch, nigga, even if the bank closed. Taxing nigga 22 for the stank ball. 12 damn, nigga got me, man, that was real close.